Appeal Court reinstates Adams Oshiomole as APC National Chairman. The Court of Appeal has ordered a stay of execution on the ruling delivered by Justice Danlami Senchi of the FCT High Court Jabi, which suspended Adams Oshiomole as the National Chairman of APC. Mr. Gedam fixed a NEC meeting, but other National Working Committee rejected it and said it is illegal. Later, a unanimous decision was reached to hold NEC meeting on Tuesday, 17th of March 2020, which was later postponed. What Adams would not like is someone trying so hard to take over from him in his trying times when he needed their support. Mr. Gedam later went to approach High Court to be the acting chairman. A Federal Capital Territory High Court on Monday granted an interim order allowing Victor Gedam, acting National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress APC, to act as the party's national chairman, but it's too late because Adams Oshiomole still remains All Progressives Congress APC national chairman until Appeal Court, which fixed hearing on his suspension as chairman on the 20th of April, say otherwise. Mr. Gedam, National Secretary of APC, is an ally of Rotimi Amechi, who was Commissioner for Works in the Rotimi Amechi administration in Rivers State. Amechi is alleged to be one of the key APC members pushing for Oshiomole removal, together with Governor Fayemi of Ekiti, Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna, and Governor Godwin Obaseki from Oshiomole own state, Edo. But Rotimi denied the allegation of plots to remove Adams Oshiomole as national chairman. Mr. Gedam is also the former chairman of Gukana local government and former running mate to businessman and APC governorship candidate Tonye Cole, the godson of Amechi in Rivers State. Oshiomole has been on loggerhead with Obaseki, who is fighting to get APC tickets. Like the saying goes, if there's a fire in your home, your enemies will pray you never survive it. The embattled APC national chairman, Comrade Adams Oshiomole, keeps fighting back. The national leader of APC, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a statement he personally signed, said those behind the crisis of removing Oshiomole as chairman were preparing for the 2023 general election. Oshiomole is not alone, and he also has the backing of APC members like Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo and Co., who want him to stay as the party national chairman. Adams Oshiomole and some members in APC who are plotting to remove him as national chairman has turned a case of a child who said his mom will not sleep, him also will not sleep. So guys, like I always say, these politicians, you don't underestimate them, because in the morning they will say one thing, in the evening they will say another thing, and we'll be having conflicting judgments concerning whether he's been suspended or he's not been suspended. But as it is now, I think I said Oshiomole might bounce back. Some people are like, oh, he's not going to bounce back. That is his end, because this because of a Nigerian factors, you can't really predict this is how a case or something will really go, because, or a matter will really go, because a lot of shenanigans always coming in, and so we don't really, because we don't have a system in place that there's a system, because all these so-called politicians, they always come to twist it. You see lawyers coming to tell you about technicalities. Oh, something that you are looking at this, they will tell you, no, it is not like this. Technically, it's not supposed to be. And that's why the government will come and tell us, oh, they have defeated these Boko people technically. But in reality, that is not what it is. That is not just the way it is. So, I was telling people, Oshiomole might bounce back, because, we don't even know, because there's this disjointed case here and there. Oh, the secretary will take over, they fix a NEC meeting, some people will go to the meeting, some people will not go to the meeting, Obaseki called meeting, and what have you. And definitely I know it's going to come to this stage. And they said Oshiomole remains APC national chairman until Appeal Court, which fixed hearing on his suspension as chairman on the 20th of April, say otherwise. So for the now, Oshiomole is still the chairman of the party until the 20th of April, if the Appeal Court says, if the hearing says otherwise. And meanwhile, Gedam, the National Secretary of APC, is an ally of Rotimi Amechi. Amechi is being brought into this whole thing. And normally, I have never even envisaged Amechi, working in line with this, because I thought maybe he has been busy with his ministerial appointments and work and what have you. So, all these politicians, that is why you don't underestimate them, because they will be doing, they might just not say something, but underground they have their loyalists, they know how they are planning all of those things. Most of these politicians, they don't have the interest of the masses at heart. It's all about, they want to be in charge. I want to be in charge. I want to be the one control. I want to have Godson. I want to be Godfather, whether directly or indirectly, all of them, even the ones that will come out and say, no, I'm not interested in whatever, I'm just supporting somebody, not because of I have a personal ambition, not because I want to vie for any position. No, we know that now. They will just come and tell you all this kind of a thing. So at the end of the day, it is all about what they are going to get, not that they are working for the masses. How many of them have you seen fighting for the people? Oh, I want to stand my ground. These are the beasts that must be passed. These are the things that must be done. How many of them have you seen? No. It is always about, oh, who gets this? Who is in position of this? Who is in charge of this? Who nominates this? How many whatever? That is all what they are always about. I said, Oshiomole might bounce back. Some people say, no, it might not be so. But even as it is, everything is still just, it's still not clear. Like, until the hearing will be done on 20th of next month, which is April. So I'm sure the other party will still be plotting their own strategy. How is it going to be? How is it going to be? Tomorrow you say, oh, this faction is winning. In the evening, oh, it is not so. It was the same morning that the appeal courts or the court could not even hear Oshiomole. All of a sudden again, there was this announcement again that by 4 p.m. yesterday, it was going to be heard. You just do things anyhow. Do things anyhow. No system in place. Even the system in place, they will not follow it. And just like people have been saying that even in those developed countries, bring all those their constitution and law, bring it to Nigeria, they will bastardize it. But take the Nigerian law that we think is not even okay. Take it that way. You will see the way and manner at which they are going to work towards it. Even the ones that we have, are we even following it? Are we really following it? That is the question that we really need to answer. So let them continue to play their own games, and let's see what will happen. Someone says Amechi is a grandmaster of political treachery. He's a traitor. He's behind all the problems being faced by APC. He's a pretender. He lost power and limelight. He can do anything to help himself, including killing his opponents because of his uncompromising attitude when it comes to power grabbing. Contributed to APC losing to PDP during last election. If APC allow him to have his way, they will all regret it. Fayemi is arrogant. He's full of himself. His people at home getting tired of him. I doubt if he can deliver Ekiti State to APC again in the next election. He carries himself about like emperor. He fights everybody. He's far removed from reality. Southwest is not like North, where they can be led by the nose. Now they are beginning to talk about Amechi. That time they were singing his praises when he left PDP. Now, how many years down the line now, they're beginning to see, oh, he did this to PDP, now he's coming to APC, they should not allow him. That is life for you. And that is Nigerian factors that we are always talking about, that always coming to play when it comes to all of this thing. Someone says APC members should be wary of Amechi. Can you imagine? A grandmaster of treasury is succeeded in destroying PDP and he wants to replicate it in APC. But people were singing his praises to high heavens. Oh, he left, this and that, he supported them. All of them, look at them thoroughly, in depth, whether they are really for the masses, if not for themselves. But the masses don't even get it. The masses don't even get that these people are not for them. All of them, from A to Z, they are not for the masses. They are just for them and what they will get. Someone say, why are the enemies not commenting in the new development? And someone is advising Oshiomole, forgive everybody if you intend to move forward in politics. Oshiomole, God is with you. It is a shame Giadom is going to court without exploring party mechanism. He should be expelled as soon as possible. That is politicians for you. Let them continue. We are going to see the end at the end of the day. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this new development. As it is now, Oshiomole still remains the APC national chairman? Leave your comments below and let's have your take.